show, russellformining.com.au, and joining me today is Frazer Tabeart, the Managing Director for Alma Metals. Frazer, it's great to have you back on. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Shay, how are you?
Good, thank you. And congratulations to what was a wildly successful first quarter for Alma Metals. A couple of key talking points to go through here today, but let's start with your metallurgical program. You wrapped this all up in the first quarter, so well done to that. What are some of the highlights here?
Yeah, well, I guess the key highlight is, the copper is very easy to get out of these rocks, which is wonderful because that's always, a challenge, particularly when you have some, lower grades to deal with. But, all the work that we've done has shown, firstly, that we can use very coarse grind sizes. So that has a big impact on reducing power costs, which are, the biggest sort of cost to processing these types of ores. And then, using sort of, real world type flotation tests, we're showing that we're able to recover 95% of the copper and then get that into a very high grade concentrate in the order of sort of 25 to 29% copper. So, that's a fantastic result, given that we can do it at those coarse grind sizes. So we're very pleased with that. That's obviously, important milestone to reach, and gives us some, very important information to then flow into completing the scoping study, which is underway.
Yeah, it certainly was a stunning result. And speaking of another impressive result, you also achieved the resource update in your second quarter. Again, could you summarize some of the outcomes here?
Yeah, so this is sort of the culmination of the last 2 years of drilling, which we've focused very much on infill drilling in the top sort of 300 metres. So, it's allowed us to do a major revision of the mineral resource estimate. And for the first time, that now includes a component of indicated resource. So this is about 25% of the overall resource is now classified as indicated, and that's important to have that additional confidence to sort of underpin the scoping study. But we've also been able to put silver in there for the first time. So we've now got copper, moly, and silver as commodities there, all at potentially payable levels in those concentrates that we talked about, with regards to the network. So quite an important milestone. We've done a little bit of early pit optimization work there, just so that we can confidently sign off on the reasonable prospect for eventual economic extraction. And the numbers in there are quite interesting, and they'll obviously be fleshed out a little bit more again in that scoping study. So two very key components there that are now sort of the final, give us the final, I guess, ingredients that go into the last stage of the scoping study, which is sort of the mining and then the financial evaluation. So that work is now about to get underway, and we look forward to completing that early next quarter and then reporting on that, hopefully around the August sort of time frame.
I love it when you've got copper, moly, and now a bit of silver. It's great to see these polymetallic projects coming together. Speaking of learning more about your project, you are going to be attending the RIU Sydney Resources Roundup starting next week, 6th of May. Mate, Briggs Copper Project, what can people come to you to learn?
Well, obviously we can give them the details on those programs, and for the rock aficionados, I'll be bringing a couple of sticks of core as well, so you can actually see the deposit in the flesh. Some nice shiny rocks, and nice shiny people at the booth. So it's a good opportunity just to come and sort of get a bit more sort of flesh on the bones of not only the work that we've done, but also what we plan to do over the next 6 to 12 months. So great opportunity to just to talk to existing shareholders and potential new investors, and anybody else that wants to come and have a chat.
Listen, Frazer, I love it when explorers bring examples of the core. So you can bet your bottom dollar I will be coming with my camera to come play with the rocks. And I hope everybody else comes to the Alma Metals booth as well to check out the core. Listen, thank you so much for being here today. It was great talking with you.
Thanks, Shay. Always good to talk. Thanks.